In the far reaches of the Andromeda Galaxy, where stars gleamed like scattered diamonds, the Koran exploratory vessel Xafarian glided through the void. The Korans, an advanced species renowned for their meticulous cataloging of planets, had long deemed PX 947 uninhabitable. Its atmosphere was a toxic cocktail of sulfuric acid and methane, the surface lashed by violent storms with winds surpassing 500 kilometers per hour, and its gravity nearly twice the galactic standard. No species had ever survived there. At least, that's what the Korans believed. Until now. Captain Zareth stood in the observation deck, his bioluminescent tendrils dimming in disbelief as he reviewed the data. This cannot be correct," he muttered, his voice reverberating in the quiet chamber. The holographic projection before him displayed unmistakable signs of life. Cities sprawling across PX 947's jagged terrain, energy signatures that rivaled Koran technology, and atmospheric manipulation that suggested advanced engineering. "Humans," whispered First Officer Mirik, her compound eyes narrowing. "The data confirms it." "Impossible," Zareth replied. "Humans are fragile. Their biology cannot endure such extremes. This planet should have annihilated them." Yet the evidence was irrefutable. 2 weeks later, the Xafarian descended into orbit around PX 947. Even from space, the hostility of the planet was evident. Massive storms swirled across its surface, lightning illuminating jagged mountain ranges. Oceans of molten metal glimmered beneath a haze of corrosive clouds. But amid this chaos were undeniable signs of human habitation: gleaming domes, sprawling industrial complexes, and massive generators piercing the thick atmosphere. "Establish contact," Zareth ordered, his tone edged with both curiosity and trepidation. Moments later, a human visage flickered onto the communication screen. The figure was clad in an exosuit, its design sleek yet rugged, with glowing panels and reinforced plating. The human's expression was a mix of amusement and suspicion. "Well, well," the human said, their voice crackling slightly through the transmission. "Looks like we got company. Welcome to Earth 3, or as we like to call it, Hell's Cradle. What brings you to our little slice of misery?" Zareth hesitated. "We are explorers. Our records indicated this planet was uninhabitable, yet here you are," the human chuckled. "But inhabitable? Yeah, that's what they said about Earth too, back in the day. Yes, we like proving people wrong." The Korans were granted permission to visit the surface. As the Xafarian shuttle descended, the vessel shuddered under the planet's violent winds. Zareth marveled at how the human structures below remained unscathed. Massive energy shields shimmered faintly, deflecting debris and storms alike. Upon landing, the Korans were greeted by a delegation of humans. Their exosuits hissed and vented steam, the technology clearly adapted to the planet's extremes. Leading the group was Commander Elena Vega, her sharp gaze betraying a mix of pride and defiance. "Captain Zareth," she said, extending a gloved hand, "welcome to Hell's Cradle." Zareth's tendrils twitched in greeting. "Your presence here defies all logic. How have you survived?" Vega smirked. "Surviving is just the start. We've thrived. Come, let me show you how." The Korans were led through a towering city encased in a shimmering dome. The air inside was breathable, the temperature a stark contrast to the hellscape outside. Humans moved with purpose, their exosuits integrated seamlessly into daily life. Children laughed as they played, their suits smaller but equally robust. When Earth became uninhabitable, humanity scattered. Vega explained as they walked. Some found refuge on temperate worlds, others, well, we drew the short straw. PX 947 was supposed to be a death sentence, but we don't give up that easily. Zareth observed in awe as humans demonstrated their ingenuity. They had harnessed the planet's violent storms to generate energy, converting its toxic atmosphere into usable resources. Their cities were fortresses, built to withstand conditions that would obliterate most species. "Your resilience is remarkable," Zareth admitted, "but why stay here? Surely there are more hospitable worlds." Vega's expression grew serious. "Because this planet made us stronger. Out there, in the galaxy, we're just another species. Here, we're unstoppable." X-947 doesn't forgive weakness, it forges strength. As days turned into weeks, the Corans continued their study of human society on PX-947. They discovered that humanity's ability to adapt was unparalleled. Genetic modifications allowed humans to endure the planet's gravity, while advanced AI systems managed infrastructure and shield networks. Even the planet's molten oceans were mined for rare elements, fueling humanity's technological advancement. But it wasn't just technology that impressed Zareth, it was the human spirit. Despite the constant danger, they thrived. They celebrated their survival with music, art, and stories. They turned adversity into culture. One evening during a human festival, Zareth approached Vega. "Commander, I must ask, do you not fear the day this planet may finally defeat you?" Vega laughed, a sound filled with defiance. "Defeat us. Peaks 947 is our crucible. If it ever breaks us, it'll only be because we've found somewhere even harsher to call home." When the Xafarian departed PX 947, Zareth's perception of humanity had fundamentally shifted. They were not the fragile species he once believed. They were survivors, innovators, warriors forged in the galaxy's harshest furnace. As the Coran vessel disappeared into the void, Zareth recorded his final log. PX 947 was a test of humanity's limits. Not only did they pass, but they'd redefined what those limits could be. The galaxy would do well to remember this. What does not kill humans only makes them stronger. And so, the legend of Hell's Cradle spread across the stars, a testament to the indomitable will of a species that refused to surrender, no matter the odds.